Hi everyone, Matt here with another History Hack book review. So we thought we'd tie this one in with Netflix's big movie release this Friday. So they've got an adaptation of Robert Harris's Munich, which they're calling Munich, the Edge of War, because apparently, the start of the Second World War isn't edgy enough. But you've got Jeremy Irons as Neville Chamberlain, which is quite something. George MacKay, who apparently, if you're making a British movie, he's got to be in it, and a bunch of other people as well. But we're going to focus on the book. And I like mine because it's got sprayed edges and it's actually dedicated to me. But there we go. That's aside. What is Munich about? So Harris has returned to the Second World War for this. He's put us in a setting that we go with Chamberlain to Munich. And to do this, we're looking through the eyes of Hugh Leggett, who's the George MacKay character in the film. And through this, we get to start seeing what's going on behind closed doors. Because Leggett was at school with a German who's named Paul von Hartmann, and Hartmann is involved with what could be a resistance to Hitler. And he has information about the buildup of troops on the Czech border. So the Foreign Office wants to put them together to get this information back to start to enhance Chamberlain's hand in the negotiations. But through all this, we start seeing what is going on, and a lot of the noise that's in the background that went on around Munich. So while everything is sort of kicking off, you've got these two old school friends being put together. Chamberlain is going to sit down with Hitler one last time to try and get peace in our times. So how do you write a thriller where basically everybody knows what happens at the end? And I'm going to say, as I've said this already, I think I'm a big fan of Robert Harris. His books are great fun. He's written some absolute classics, the Cicero trilogy being probably his best. But what about this one? Well, he just gives us a slightly different viewpoint on this. And he puts us behind the closed doors of number 10, the Führerbrow. And we see not only the coming sort of battle between the two of them, but we see the mechanisms of power. We see sort of the best and the worst of the parliamentary system. We see class and snobbery. And on the other side, we see what was probably a quite efficient Prussian system being pulled apart by demagoguery. And Robert Harris takes these two and pushes them together, and we see the conflict that unfolds in those rooms in Munich a year before the conflict really happens. And it's interesting. I'm one of these people that thinks that Chamberlain was trying his best, and by appeasing, even the word sounds a bit bad, but it was probably the best hand he could have been dealt and played at the time. The waving of the paper and stuff, not great towards the end. But in this book, there we go, Chamberlain's very much the hero of the piece, and Harris gives him a lot of time and a lot of sympathy. And I think that's what we're probably going to see in the film, with Irons playing with sort of both that steel and determination on one hand, and the aftermath of the horrors of the First World War that he did live with throughout it. I'd say that the book is well worth your time. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the film as well. I'll be watching it on Friday evening. So I'd love to hear what you think. If you've already read it, drop us a note in the comments. If you'd like to see what the film's about, there's going to be a little thing pop up so you can watch the trailer as well. It looks really good. It's got a decent budget. And like I said, Jeremy Irons, usually worth the price of admission alone. So please do let us know. And I promise next time this might not be me doing one of these. With a bit of luck, I'll have convinced one of the others to tell you about a book. So if you are interested in Munich by Robert Harris, it is available on the History Hack Bookshop. Links below. Like, subscribe, do all those fantastic things. Tell everyone about us. We are ace. If you don't like my stuff, there's loads of us doing other bits of history on History Hack as well. But thanks for your time. And until next time, take care of yourself.